Welcome back to another thought session with your boy Andy here. I do apologize. I know I have been away a little bit. It's been a little bit over a month since I posted my last video on this channel. I apologize. I have two main reasons. One, I wanted to wait a little bit in terms of posting this particular topic till after June. And number two, there were some things going on personal wise in my life, in my family's life, where it just needed to be sorted out and taken care of, and it has. So happy to report on that part. Now, on to the actual video itself. So, like I said, I wanted to wait till June was completely and utterly finished. And the reason why I wanted to wait for that was because I wanted to get away from really and truly all of the fluff and garbage and crap that is on social media, YouTube, this, that, the third, all about one particular topic. And that topic would be June being Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Now, I know on one side of the spectrum, people will agree with my thoughts on this, and the other side of the spectrum, the social media gremlins are just going to come raining down because they like to rain down on videos like these with their unadulterated, fiery opinion, emotional-based backings to tell me my opinions are wrong. Whatever, you do you, I'm going to do me. I have a particular set of ideas about Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and that idea stems from the fact that, again, while some may agree, some may disagree, I lean on the idea that Men's Mental Health Awareness Month is something that is unnecessary and unneeded. I know, it's a big shock, right? I'm a man, I should be advocating for this, I should be doing this, I should be doing that. I get it, I really do. I'll be honest with you, I had a whole script, and I had everything written for this, and I filmed the video, and you know what? I really and truly decided that I'm just gonna go gung-ho on this, because it is an important topic. It's a valuable topic, and it's something that should be discussed, and part of the reason why I want to discuss it is solely due to the fact that I don't agree with having the month. While I agree with the idea of men's mental health awareness, I don't agree with it being for the month of June. To me, men's mental health means more than just a singular month. I truly and absolutely believe that. It should be done 52 weeks a year, 365 days a year, whatever you want to call it. It should be done for the entire year. Men's mental health has been on, I guess you could say, somewhat of an emotional roller coaster for an exorbitantly long time. And I know, I feel it already. I could feel it already. I'm filming this for the fourth time, and I could feel it every single time I film. The gremlins are just there. They're coming. They're right here on the back of my neck. I haven't even edited the video yet. And I know there are people out there that are going to be like, oh, men don't go through that much. Men don't do this. Men don't do that. All right, look, you're entitled to your opinion. I will let you have your opinion. I'll be honest with you. When you come back down to earth with the rest of us and understand some things, then maybe we could talk. But until then, men do go through a lot. Men go through an exorbitant amount. And like I said, I wanted to wait till after June because there was just too much fluff. There was just too many social media influencers. There was just too much going on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, this, that, the third. Just your feeds being flooded with X amount of men have taken their life in one day, in 1 minute, a lot of information was being flooded, right? And that's whatever they think is awareness. To them, that's what awareness is. It's not. To me, it's not. It's just telling you what's going on. I'm pretty sure people are aware of it because they said the exact same thing the year before. And the year before that, and the year before that, and you get where I'm going with this. I truly believe that it's unnecessary because, well, I never even heard of it until 2023. I'll be honest with you. In 2023, when my child was diagnosed with the condition that she has, in the middle of the social worker in the hospital talking to us and telling us, trying to calm us down, give us some ideas, so on and so forth, she briefly pulled me to the side and said, okay, happy Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Obviously, my mental health was out the door because, well, my daughter was just diagnosed with something that the OBGYN office said that she was perfectly fine. She had nothing wrong. And then all of a sudden she has something? Different story. That's my privacy. If I want to share it, I'll share it sooner or later. But for now, you get my drift. I was distraught. I didn't know what was going on. And then she comes and says, happy Men's Mental Health Awareness Month? Really? And it was Father's Day on top of that, 2023? Yikes. Should not have come up to me with that kind of nonsense. Truly, you should not have come up to me with that kind of nonsense. And there are so many men out there that deal with even worse news than I got, you know? Men who are becoming fathers, men who are just getting into the adulthood, men who are already in adulthood who are going through a lot and just don't have things sorted out yet. I mean, let's be real here. Millennials, folks that were born before millennials, all of that. Let's really sit and think about it for a second. Where did this magical fairy tale of Men's Mental Health Awareness Month come from? For you, me, the third, when I was young, you know what June was? June was two things. Father's Day for me, and while I was a kid, summer vacation. Summer vacation right around the corner. It's June. We're going on summer vacation. 2-month break. Woohoo! Let's go. And then for those for New York specific, y'all remember the New York Regents, right? We remember that little week right there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I got nine Regents myself. I can't count. 9 Regents myself. I digress. Point is, that's all I knew June for. That's all I understood June to be. Summer vacation, Regents. Hey, it's, Father's Day coming up. All right? You tell me otherwise. Let's get a little bit deeper. Let's get into some facts. Let's get some fun facts, because I know you guys didn't know about it. Didn't know about men's mental health awareness either. And here's the deal. So, the idea of men's mental health, the idea of all of this came to fruition by Senator Bob Dole. And Senator Bob decided that we're going to have something. He's going to put forth a bill for Men's Mental Health Awareness Week. You see, they didn't even give us a month from the beginning. We didn't even have a month from the beginning. But after President Bill Clinton and other constituents, I guess the bill passed, they thought about it, so on and so forth, and they were like, you know what, extend this to the month. Let's get the full month. That was passed and put into fruition in 1994. That's fairly recent, considering the fact that men's mental health has been on just this emotional roller coaster of dilly-dallying for a good chunk of human history. Let's just go, thinking about American history, for example. World War II, Vietnam War, Cold War, the space race, the domestic war at home for men who were just struggling, just thinking, how can I keep going? How can I provide for my family? How can I make sure that my family has everything and that they're happy and that they're healthy and they live long, fulfilling lives and that the children are going great and so on and so forth? That's the domestic war at home. Now, to me, I thought, okay, let's seclude this down. Let's bring this down to a small bubble and say, okay, maybe, just maybe, the idea of Men's Mental Health Awareness Month being in June came from the fact that, okay, we celebrate Memorial Day in May, right? And Memorial Day, for those who are still unaware, which you should not be unaware, you should know what Memorial Day is, but we remember all of the fallen troops, soldiers, vets, we remember the people that gave their lives in the pursuit of justice and safety for this country. And those people who have passed, they have friends, male friends, let's say. Let's seclude this down to males too, because again, men's mental health, right? Those men have seen things. Those men have been through things. And those men, I thought, could use some potential help. PTSD is a thing, right? Especially after war. So you would think, okay, cool. So Memorial Day, then Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, we're working this. We're trying to get this in for the vets. We're trying to do this. And I promise you, if I know politicians well enough, which I think I do, that's probably not why Men's Mental Health Awareness Month was started. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost guaranteed. So then, now let's get into the question. Why ask someone like me, to bring awareness to something that you're only going to talk about for a month? Why, when I have my daughter's medical bills to worry about, my own medical bills to worry about because I have a medical condition of my own, The fact that this is a single family income household because I'm the sole bearer, I'm the sole income provider, the fact that I have to pay for the bills, the fact that I'm making sure that my family is safe, sound, secure, the whole nine, the fact that I'm doing a bunch of stuff, don't have no male friends, don't have no interactions, I'm like, the antisocial social club, the kind of thing, you know what I mean? The fact that I'm going through all of this, right? And the fact that there are men who are going through even far worse than what I'm going through. Why is our mental health, why is the idea of men's mental health only secluded to the month? It should be the year, should it not? I think it's a valid question. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one to question it. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one to bring this up. It's something that's been bogging down my mind, especially when this time comes around, especially since 2023 when I heard about it for the first time. And now I'm seeing all of these things pop up on my social media feeds and whatnot. I mean, I only have Instagram, but still, it's crazy. It's crazy that people are only doing this for a month. It's crazy that the gym rats and social media influencers, whatever, they're going online and have the audacity to come out with the same quote over and over and over again. I'd rather carry the weight of your tears than the weight of your casket. Bro, you don't know me. I don't know you. Who are you? Like, who are you? More importantly, I think I understand why someone like myself and someone who's going through far worse, a man who's going through far worse, would rather not share anything at all with someone like some type of influencer or whatever. I understand. I think I understand. I think I know why. It's because we're tired. We are tired of hearing people say it's okay, or it's okay to cry. You can cry on my shoulder. You could do it. No. We are men. We try to rebuild. We try to fix. We try to rebuild. We try to grow and do things. It's in our nature. It's in the manly nature of things. That's how God made us, right? That's how God made men. Our natural drive to keep going, our natural drive to keep progressing, our natural drive to keep fixing and just rebuild. We don't want to cry no more. We don't have time to cry. We need solutions. I need to know solutions so that I can apply it to my life, apply it to make sure that my family's okay, apply it to make sure that we keep the home, apply it to make sure we do this, apply it to make sure we keep the cars, this, that, whatever. Keep working, keep progressing, keep striving. But unfortunately, it's a trend. It's more of a trend to talk about men's mental health than it is an actual piece of, I don't even know the word. It's more important to categorize it as a trend for the majority of people nowadays. That's all I could say. It's a majority trend versus what the real issue is, which is men taking their lives because they can't get the solution that they're looking for. I think the countless amount of men that have taken their lives deserve more than a month. I think that it is probably a good idea to learn and to strive to do better and better and better every single time. To not only metaphorically, I don't know the word, but not only to avenge them, but to make sure that this does not continue to happen. You see, I started to find ways to cope. I started to find ways to just, keep myself sane, keep myself strong, no matter how much the outside world I like to call them demons, because they are demons, have a bunch of them. The social media influencers are all demons. I like to keep the outside world as far away as possible and just stay strong, stay solid, just try to navigate, find ways to cope, find ways to do things, and just be a human again. Some ways to cope that I have found were something along the lines of, hey, this YouTube stuff helps me. That's a good coping mechanism. My family, the little family that I've created, helps me. That's my coping mechanism. Little knickknacks around the house, handyman stuff, this, that, whatever. Just start tinkering with things. That helps me cope. There are things that will be able to help you cope as well. You just got to find them. And then for the folks that are just, at rock bottom, for the men that are deep, deep rock bottom, you need to come back to a baseline. You need to come back to yourself. You need to come back, right? I know for some of y'all it's really hard to get up. I know for some of y'all it's really hard to brush your teeth. I know for some of y'all it's really hard to shower. Make those into goals, for example, right? find a way to put your goals on anything. Your phone, a tablet, a computer. Write it on the wall. Put it on a sticky note. Just find a way to put the goals down. Mark the goals down. Now, you may be saying, brush my teeth, shower, whatever. That's basic human things. But again, for the men that have hit rock bottom, it's hard for them to do those things. It's hard for them to even just get up. So you know what? Turn it into a goal. Get up early. Brush my teeth. Shower. Make breakfast. And I mean make it yourself. Not go warm a Hot Pocket in the microwave. You know what I mean? Go outside, take a deep breath. Because you woke up early, things aren't hustling and bustling yet. Take a deep breath of the outside air. It's fresh. Say good morning to somebody with a smile. Random person, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if they say hello back. You just do it. Get yourself back to a baseline. When you reach the baseline, then you can start to recoup. Then you can start to rebuild. Then you can start to function, create better goals, and move forward and move forward and move forward. I'm still at trying to get to a baseline. That's how I'm moving right now. And you can move at your own pace too. It's just try your best to not move at a slow pace, because the slow pace gets you comfortable. And then when you get comfortable, you get complacent and you don't want to do anything else after that. You got to keep moving. You got to keep rolling. You got to keep this momentum going. You could do it. If I could do it, you could do it. A lot of people could do it. It's a solution. It's one solution in a sea of multiple solutions that we can try and think of. Or maybe it's not even a sea. It's just a puddle of solutions, but it's a solution nonetheless. I'm not telling you to cry. I'm not telling you to cry on my shoulder, and I'm not going to cry on your shoulder. We're going to get out of this, and we're going to make this as men. That is our job. That is what we will do. Don't cry. Stop crying, okay? Be strong. Understand that you could do it. I understand that given your unique situation, it may seem like all hope is lost, but I promise you, as a man, it is not. All hope is not lost. If y'all saw Hacksaw Ridge, I think this is a perfect example of what you could do. If y'all saw Hacksaw Ridge and I think it's Corporal Desmond Doss, Sergeant Desmond Doss. I hope I'm not messing that up, but Desmond Doss in general, right? The real one, the real Desmond Doss. All he kept saying the whole time, please, Lord, please let me save another. He kept saying, let me save another person. So he did. He saved another person and another person and another person. But in this case, I want you to spin it and say, please, Lord, or just please, in general, please, let me save another piece of myself. And you continue to save piece after piece after piece after piece until you get back to your baseline, until you get back to your whole. And then you can make your goals, you can fix things, and get yourself out of this rut. Men's mental health means more than just a month. I can promise you that. I'll catch you on the next one.